What's up, everyone? Yep, it's your friend Movie and Game Lover 98 here, and I'm going to be doing another book collection stream, but this time it's only going to be on my Thomas and Friends book collection. So yep, let's get started, and I hope you guys are looking forward to joining the stream, but here's some rules. If anyone's screen says they're going to be showing inappropriate stuff in the background or gonna have some noises that are gonna annoy me, I cannot add that person to the stream. So yep, let's get started, and let me provide the link a few times. So yep, I provide the link a few times. Oh, William Waldrop asked, "What's up, Movie and Game Lover 98?" Everything's doing great. William, thanks. And hello to you, Thomas LMP fan 123. So yep, let's go ahead and start with my Thomas and Friends book collection stream. Yep, let's get started. First, we're going to show off is Thomas's big story book with 6 books in one. There's a guest. Gum! What he's up to?
Hello.
Gum! Welcome.
Yeah, notice you'll be doing this.
Well, it's explanatory, but I don't need to explain it here.
Yeah, I saw what happened.
Let's not talk about it. Let's just go down with the collection anyway. Thomas's big storybook. Yeah, some errors on the inside of the book, which I'm not going to bother showing. Oh, Nickelodeon Fan 2009 says Thomas and PBS fan program Raker is going to start college on Monday. That's cool. I'm hyped for him. I'm so excited for him. But anyway, here's the Thomas book Cranky Day.
I think I invented that one at one point.
Yeah.
I have a few Thomas books here.
I don't have the Great Race one with.
Yeah, but this way I don't need to boot up Hooray for Thomas or Halloween Adventures.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. I remember I had to give this to one of my friends for a Christmas gift back in elementary school, Gum. It was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah. Let's see. There's Thomas and the Rumors book. And oh, Nickelodeon Fan 2009 is asking you, Gum, Robert, what year were you born? Nickelodeon Fan 2009. He was born 2000.
To answer your question, I was born in 2000.
The same year Magic Railroad came out to theaters.
Yeah, the same month actually.
Yeah, the same month as Magic Railroad was coming to theaters.
Yeah.
So yeah, Toss the Rumors. This has some. Oh, yeah. Percy's Chocolate Crunch. Oh, Nickelodeon Fan 2009 asks me what song is in James Bond's Lesson. It's Thomas's Anthem. And AR Dude the Collector is asking, how are we doing? We're doing great, AR Dude. Hey, you finally get to be in a stream with me after a long, long time, Gum.
Yeah, but don't need to go over that again.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a while. But least we get to finally get to be one together again.
Yeah, I was considering joining your first stream of this, but you were taking too long to start, so I went to do something else.
Well, yeah, I just don't want to explain it, but
You don't have to.
yeah, let's not explain because I don't want to get sidetracked again of what happened. But yeah, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, I have this in. I'll just explain. I have this in much better condition, and it doesn't have someone's owner's name written on the cover.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't want to get a copyright thing. That's why I decided to get this one from the book lot that came with another Animals Aboard Thomas DVD and another copy of the Little Engines Can Do Big Things Magic Railroad book.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know the brown on Percy of the chocolate on Percy's face isn't as darker as the original one. but at least this one doesn't have the name thing written in it.
Yeah, and funny thing, I actually I was seeing the book adaptation of this, and as opposed to the TV series of Come Out Henry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, James the Red Balloon book.
Yeah, right. I have that. I forgot.
Yep. Even includes my favorite story in there.
It's just Thomas and the Jet Engine, or as in this book, it's called Thomas the Jet Engine.
Yeah, but it's really called Thomas and the Jet Engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but luckily the U.S. title, when the home media release came out, they said it's him and the Jet Engine.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not the actual Jet Engine. And hooray for Thomas. Remember getting this from Goodwill with the Diesel 10 Means Trouble book. But yeah, I think we should just explain stuff because this Thomas book collection is going to be a little bit quick because I've got I have over like 20 Thomas books, Gum.
Yeah, well, compared that to me, which I only have like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Thomas's Milkshake Muddle. Because I skipped Track Stars.
Hope no one saw the last name there.
Oh, okay. There was some writing in that Henry's Bad Day book, Richard Courtney book you have.
Yeah, I have my first name there, but my last name's underneath. I was like, oh, shoot, I better cover that.
Yeah, luckily, I don't show my real name in videos at all.
Yeah, even though, I know what it is.
Actually, one YouTuber did actually call me by my full name in real life.
So not just your first name?
No, he said even my middle and last name.
Well, I won't say my middle name, but I'll say that my middle name was named after my grandpa on my mom's side of the family.
Yeah, I know you don't have her anymore.
No, him anymore. Well, yeah.
Toss the treasure book. I don't remember where I got this one, honestly. I didn't put my real name in the channel description. Well, I mean, I have to describe who I am, and when I talk about my channel, I just tell them. I just explain to myself, please, people, stop spam commenting me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to delete the whole entire comment, or just remove some replies in that comment, but keep the main comment in there.
And this part would be well. Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain.
Yep, and then the other rhyme it goes, it went into a tunnel and squeaked through his funnel and wouldn't come out again.
Yeah.
It's actually funny is like when I had the Thomas Railway Rhymes book as a kid, they don't do like they just do like they do the same thing, but I think the one summary of Henry's called the whatchamacallit thing of Henry. I don't know. I don't know if you have it like I did, Gum Robber. The what's it? Railway Rhymes book. There we go. I almost forgot the
No, I
name.
don't.
Okay, because I know they said some whatchamacallit thing of Henry where they did the Richard Courtney, another Richard Courtney illustrated version of Come Out Henry, but they did a few pictures from Henry to the rescue.
And Henry's smiling in this one, and also in his new shape. But I guess it's more recognizable than his old one.
Yeah. And Caden Zerf says, "Do you have a favorite Star Wars movie?" I don't really. I mean, I really have a favorite from all three Star Wars trilogy eras, but I follow them in order of when the story timeline, not when the movies originally came out.
But
It's funny because
I did watch the original theatrical versions of the original trilogy recently.
on those 2008 like
Yes,
bonus disc releases that you have.
yes.
Oh, I don't have those. Even though I want to get it so bad, but I really don't know if I want to because I should probably get it because I heard it's rare.
Yeah, and found mine at half price books a few years ago, and seen a couple more there. But yeah, not any recently.
Yeah, I actually did get some. I'm actually almost done with getting the Star Wars movies on Blu-ray format, Scum. I'm just down to the prequels, and then I'll be done.
That's
I
cool.
just need to get the prequels on 4K individually because I have Solo: A Star Wars Story on 4K, and I'm not getting rid of my Blu-ray set of the original trilogy because Disney's not going to make another Star Wars spin-off movie. They only did two.
Yeah,
Well, actually, they say that you should watch Solo: A Star Wars Story before you go to Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. But yeah, just tosses mixed two books in one. Tosses mixed up day, and Toss puts the brakes on.
yeah. Then last Thomas book I have is probably my favorite out of all of them.
Oh yeah, I have that one Catch Me, which I'll show in just a sec. But let me show the last TV series book I have, which is the two books Toss's Mixed Up Day, aka Saved You, and Toss puts the brakes on. It's kind of similar to like how the season 16 one. It says Go Go Thomas / Express Coming Through, but it's really called Flashbang Wallop, which I don't have that book and I want it so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also now hate Saved You from season 12, Gumrower.
I mean, but I can figure it out. Why?
Because people complain saying, why couldn't have just Thomas asked what the problem was? Because luckily in Thomas the Storyteller from season 11, he sees what the problem is, and he tells the famous storyteller, I'm sorry, I cannot take you to this place. I have to help my friend.
Yeah.
But I do like how they come with these cool stickers.
That's nice.
I'm actually gonna put the Thomas one on my Wii U console. Yeah, I'm gonna put these ones of Thomas, the tank engine himself, like on my Wii U console, but I'm probably gonna do Percy's on the regular Wii. Because the reasons why is because me and my brother's white Wii's look similar. Well, even though his doesn't have the covers like mine does, because I know his is the jam disk drive that doesn't even play discs anymore, but mine plays both Wii and GameCube games, even though I just play GameCube games only. Well, yeah, that was the last Thomas TV series book. Now let's look at the Catch Me book, which I gotta address. This one I remember borrowing in elementary school as a kid. Gum Robert, it's like the One Frog and Toad book. I remember renting with this one.
Interesting.
I love the Frog and Toad books. I cannot wait for the series to come out on Netflix, the Frog and Toad series. But yeah, I love these Owen Bell illustrations. They're so cartoony.
Yeah. And I like how this book also kind of shows how Tom's got his lamp on his front.
Yeah, there's even Birdie the Bus right there.
Yeah. Oh, right. A few of my pages are not, just not came off. So,
Oh, mine are still stapled together.
but that as long as I have them, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't think you can probably get a way to staple them back together.
No, but
Yeah, I don't have any like mini staples to put them back together.
yeah, but it's not the worst book condition book I have. I have ones that are even worse than this.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah, yes.
maybe I'll show you after the once I get through this.
Yeah, because actually I don't have the Thomas Trackstars book with me. I'm getting rid of it because it's in rough shape, so I'm probably just gonna have to get another copy. Yeah.
And yep, lamps right there.
And he has the lamp in the. But actually, just imagine if bats came out of those holes. There's some shadowy eyes. But just
Oh,
imagine if,
there.
yeah, imagine if some bats came flying out and Tom. But luckily, the lamp was able to help Thomas so that no bats came flying through the tunnel.
Yeah.
And oh no, Gordon's sad.
Yeah, the answer down hat flew away.
It's the same as the front, except well,
Yeah. Well, a little different from the front.
except Sir Tom has a green flag and his head's on backwards because you can tell
Yeah.
that's the position of his jacket,
Mm-hmm.
and he's holding a green flag, and Thomas and Gordon are smiling at each other.
Yeah, and no lamp on Thomas there.
Nope. Yep. Here's Happy Birthday, Thomas. Another one I remember borrowing with another Frog and Toad book. This one with Frog and Toad together separately, because even though they have the Treasury book, which I would rather just get that one instead because it has all three of them anyway. Yeah, and I also know how you explained the Dragon Tales Ords and Happy Birthday. This one kind of puts me in mind of Dragon Tales Ords and Happy Birthday. This Happy Birthday Thomas book.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't have a lot of Thomas books, but I have like a whole bunch of Bernstein Bear books here.
Oh, you have those ones? That's cool.
Yeah. And a big vase, and this one doesn't have is missing the cover. Trouble with Friends.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Just have the pages. Yes, true.
Yeah, the truth. I remember
what. This one's actually missing like a few pages in it. Let's see.
Oh,
yeah.
see, I keep my books.
See, like, supposed to be more pages here, but they're gone.
Yeah, just like how this. I remember the old YouTuber TSA Master. He got the LeapPad book Fair is Fair, and one page was missing when he got it at Goodwill.
Yeah, it's too much TV, and I think pages in Visit the Dentist is a little ripped here, or at least, well, one of them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's about to be ripped.
Yeah,
but,
here's the part.
Still in decent shape.
Yeah, this read along this book is in Thomas's Sword Celebration. Happy Birthday, Thomas.
Yeah. The boy. Yeah. Learn about strangers.
I do remember watching Learn About Strangers. I think that's
not
yeah.
Buried treasure. Way to the dark and messy room.
The one that Jake Martin hates, the messy room.
Get into a fight and trouble.
Getting a fight is.
We get the gimmies. I had trouble at school. Moving day. Got their manners. Go out to eat. Had too much teasing and the bad influence.
Yeah. And this page, hooray! Thomas is happy now that they were working on making his birthday party after all. And yes, some people say Sir Tom Hat's illustrations by Owen Bell make him look kind of funny at times, instead of him being the firm controller.
Yeah. And I do have another book here, and it's not a Thomas or Bouncing Veils one, but it's a train-related one.
Party Train.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard of it, this book.
I don't think I have.
Yeah, but basically it's like sort of like just this train here, and it kind of like tells you to like the book kind of breaks the fourth wall and tells you to say stuff like tells you to say yes for like adding a train car.
But Toss the School Trip. This is another one I remember borrowing with another Frog and Toad book. This time with the individual copy of the Frog and Toad book called Frog and Toad All Year. But like I said, I'm probably just going to get the Treasury book because that has all of them anyway.
Yeah, and now the train car has a giraffe in it, and it shows him wanting a friend and gets a dinosaur.
Yep. And this page, yeah. And poor Thomas, he wants to stay, he wants to play. Stay, play. I guess this is a Dr. Seuss book, but they just made this into a step into reading.
And yeah, the dinosaur wants to go into the train car, but accidentally gets put into the same one as the giraffe. Okay, and then gets fixed. And gets through more train cars here. And then a butterfly and a whale, and it's when the party of it starts happening.
Yeah, this page, poor Thomas. Will he be late for sure? And yada yada yada.
Yeah. And you get cake and ice cream, and the whale gets 2 cakes for some reason.
Yep. And Thomas is helping Birdie.
And yeah, even the steam engine gets a drink and cake and ice cream. And yeah, this page is kind of similar to the front cover, but a little different.
Yeah, and hold on. Jack C's new channel says "Come for the Ride" is not in Toss District. It is in Toss District DVD.
Yeah, it is. It's also on. Yeah, Race and Rescues in Runaways.
And Trackside Tunes.
Evan, yeah, this page is almost falling apart, but this one has some tape in it, keeping it together.
Right. Let's look at the Thomas Magic Railroad's book. Diesel 10 Means Trouble.
Yeah, on Calling All Engines.
Yep, both of us have that DVD.
Yeah.
But unlike I'm glad in Calling All Engines, Robin Smith is the narrator in the menu still.
Yeah, and that was probably my favorite part of the book. The train tell the train to go for a train ride, and it goes off the page. It tells you to bring the train back.
Yeah, I would never read a book like that where it tells someone what to do.
Yeah, but,
yeah, I know this book right here that has someone's name written in it, but I'm not going to bother showing it. Let me just cover it like this so I don't get like caught or something. Let me just start the first page like this.
Yeah. And at this point, everyone yawns, and they just tell them to go to sleep, and at the end, you just goes out dark, and you yell, "I did it, yay!" And the last part, he says, "What do you want to do while the train is sleeping? Use your words and say, hey, I want to ...
Yeah, and also this Diesel 10 illustration is also in the Calling All Engines the game. When you need someone to help Thomas clear the runway at the last challenge, this is what Diesel 10 looks like when you select him.
Oh, really?
Well, when his picture pops up, but when you on the selection, it has a 2000s promo picture of him. Yeah, actually, I'm going to say this now. There's 3 things wrong with this picture with Mr. Conductor talking to Thomas. He's not in his pajamas, and he's on a hammock instead of in a bed, and he's not wearing his pajamas.
Yeah.
And he says he suddenly lost all his sparkle, but the sparkle holds the gold dust.
Yeah.
It's like
And it,
I
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I do have quite a few things I picked up since last time. Like, got this one yesterday, the Fox dub of My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh yeah, not the Disney version.
Yeah,
I'll have to watch both that and the Disney version back to back to see if they're really both which one's the better one.
yeah, I prefer the Fox dub, but I won't. But I will say that the Disney dub does have a few lines that are better than the Fox dub.
Yeah, but even though it's strange, like you know how in some Disney movies they will sometimes say some minor swear words. Like in Eight Below, I think this one guy said the minor, like the major swear H word, even though for some reason,
You mean the one that rhymes with Bell?
yeah, the H word I'm not gonna say. It's like, why on earth would they say that in Disney films? But yeah, Diesel 10 without his claw. What on earth? Richard Courtney? Well, I guess the reasons why is because Diesel 10 was originally just a normal Diesel until they revealed his claw. I mean, these illustrations of Splatter and Dodge are really nice. Yeah, it's a shame Splatter and Dodge never came back to reprise their role in Day of the Diesels. The reasons why is I know the fact is that people said their models were left back in Canada after filming Thomas the Magic Railroad.
I mean, you don't really need models for CGI, but unless you need them for reference material.
Because, well, they, along with Arian Burt, Devious Diesel, and Paxton, share the same basis.
Yeah, and also kind of reason we got this.
Yep, but that's a different reissue of the first 100 episode set.
Yeah, I mean, we just got this to have fresh, newer discs for this one. And
Yeah.
I've already swapped out all the discs.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that too. I'm trying to get a 2001 DVD disc for my Scamps Adventure Blu-ray. Like the one that's colored, not because the menu on the gray one is the same one as the Blu-ray. That's why I'm gonna get the original. The reason why I'm getting the original is because that way I don't have to worry about the sneak peeks. Don't have to even though I can skip the previews, the one sneak peek I can skip on the Scamps Adventure 2006 DVD is the the Little Einsteins trailer is on the 2006 DVD of Lady and the Tramp 2 Scamps Adventure, the 2006 version.
It was like a bigger one that I never thought I would get. Yeah.
Pokemon, okay.
Yeah, it's the Indigo League, the Champions Edition Blu-ray. Yeah, it has like this cool little slip cover here.
Yeah, I need to get my Toss Magic Railroad book I remember having as a kid, Gum Rubber. It was a big, like, it just is called Toss Magic Railroad, but has some different kind of illustrations compared to this and Little Engines Can Do Big Things.
Yeah.
I saw it at the train convention, but unfortunately I never picked it up.
Yeah.
But maybe if I go next year, I will get it. Maybe. But yeah, now here's my Little Engines Can Do Big Things book. This one's in much better condition. Despite it's a reissue from Hit Entertainment, at least it's in better condition.
And on Songs from the Station.
Yep. Yeah, this one had a little fold in the page, but at least I fixed it. The first page at the beginning.
And yeah, by the way, I found a new case for my copy of Solar Celebration.
Yeah, that's good. Where'd you find a DVD copy off of?
I actually went to a Goodwill. Had to walk a distance to get there, but
Oh, you had to walk to Goodwill instead of just having someone take you or just drive there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to find one way to burn off some calories.
Yeah, because driving doesn't do that.
Yeah, and I found I found a copy of Calling All Engines, Anchor Bay, no, it had Entertainment release, and I swapped the case out, and I also found this there too.
Yeah, Lego Lover has that on his eBay store, but I never bought it because I'm just sticking with complete seasons of SpongeBob.
Yeah, and so you said you were getting the original sets of seasons 1 through 6.
Yeah, originals because I like the color discs. Even though there's the reissue of the complete season one, someone said their copy for some reason still has the original disc artwork from 2003
Yeah,
inside of it. Despite it's in a slimmer packaging, it still contains the original discs, and the same thing for said for season 2.
yeah. Would you also get the first 100 episode set or no?
I guess if I wanted to play the episodes in order, because does Help Wanted play first on the first 2 discs with the ones with
Yes.
SpongeBob's face is season 1?
Yes, and it also has on disc 5, it has the all 3 alternate endings to Shanghai.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
basically, like, even though if I wanted to play the episodes in order, I guess I could buy it because it has like the because I guess well on the first disc of these 2 discs with SpongeBob's face, that's season 1. Does Help Wanted play first on that disc?
yes, it does.
Okay, so I probably could just get that one and just because I want to rather have episodes in order than just having messed because it's really annoying because like I would have to put in the particular disc of the individual release of season 3 and then go straight to
Yeah,
season 1
yeah,
instead.
disc 3 of season 3.
And then you have to watch the Help Wanted, then you have to go straight to Reef Blower and then Tea at the Tree Dome.
Yeah, and yeah, if you also get the first 100 episode set, you also get the Square Root Story of SpongeBob SquarePants bonus feature.
I guess if I wanted that bonus feature, I guess I could buy it. But yeah, here comes Thomas Tells a Lie. That's a Jelly Bean book release.
Yeah, yeah. That same day I went to that Goodwill. I stopped at a Dollar General and I found this for like $5. Like, oh, what the heck? I'll pick this up.
Oh, yeah, it's despite I hate Dora the Explorer now.
Yeah, but still had to get it for that one part I liked where the bus driver just closes the door and Dora's backpack and just drives off.
But also, like, even though yes, I hate the show now, it's like I think this one person who did the great puppeteering as Swiper the Fox was amazing.
Yeah.
And like when he does the silly "oh man," where he goes "oh man."
And yeah, I also found got these free double packs here.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Lion King with animated and live action.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get those because I have Beauty and the Beast on 4K and Aladdin, so I'm just trying to get
Yeah.
Lion King animated on 4K still.
It's actually interesting about my Beauty and the Beast copy here is that the Blu-ray disc came from the ones that would come in the steel books.
Oh, interesting. But yeah, Thomas Tells a
Yeah.
Lie.
And it has the 25th anniversary DVD in here.
It's stacked discs, unfortunately.
Yeah. But yeah, the rest of these ones here will just have blue discs in them.
Like, oh, okay. I was looking at the book. It's like, wait, is this someone else illustrating Thomas Tells a Lie, or it's still Richard Courtney? He's like, wait, that's Richard Courtney still. Okay.
These two look really good on the side next to each other, where you get animated ones on top and live action on the bottom.
I guess if you don't have a 4K player, you could just get those double features.
Yeah. And recently we also picked up this triple feature with one Here's Who robots and space chimps. I had this one on Blu-ray and this one on DVD, but I got rid of it since I got this.
I still need to watch Space Chimps.
Yeah, so it's really good. I quite like it. It has a sequel and it's okay.
Yeah, we know this read along is on 2 DVDs. Thomas Tells a Lie.
Oh, yeah, it's on Chocolate Crunch and Bump.
Yeah, I got both those DVDs. There's Thomas and the Big Big Bridge. I remember this is really, I don't know how to describe this book. I liked it so much as a kid, and I always wanted to have my own physical copy. I say that because I could have my own copy to read. This one particular page, Henry's now doesn't like this, like windy days and snow.
Wow. First rain,
Like,
then an elephant. Whatever will we be afraid of next?
and
And
then he
that
says,
happened.
and like, never mind, Henry. I think you were brave today. Yep. Yeah, I'm just disappointed they never put Edward in some of these books because I guess they couldn't render a Richard. Well, actually, there is one particular Thomas book where they did make a Richard Courtney illustrated version of Edward, kind of.
What book is that?
Thomas and Percy and the Dragon.
Oh, yeah, that's on that DVD of that. Which, speaking of that DVD, I saw like a slim case copy of Thomas Percy and the Dragon DVD, complete with the booklet in it. If you're interested in getting it.
Wait, it's on there. Like,
yeah, it's on eBay if you want to find it.
hopefully it's not too. Hopefully it's not too expensive, because otherwise.
It's not. I think it was under $10 when I saw it.
Okay, if I just get it up, if hopefully the booklet's not too chewed up, because if it's too chewed up, I'm not buying that. I really would like to try it, honestly. Let's get to Monster Under the Shed. Another one has 50 cents written in it, because this came in a. I think this came in a booklet. I think. But this Thomas book makes me feel a treat if I get so depressed, if I get so annoyed watching these parts in Tale of the Brave, I could read this book.
Yeah. Yeah. I also have this triple feature here with. Yeah.
Yeah, this contained my favorite. Little Mermaid's my favorite out of those 3 in that set.
Yeah, I think Tangled's my favorite out of the 3.
Yeah, I like Tangled, but I just like I rather watch the Barbie as Rapunzel film, you know.
Yeah, I have seen that film. And what about Moana? What do you think of that?
Meh.
Not even the Dwayne Johnson song. You're welcome.
Yeah, and this illustrated engine looks kind of like Lady in a way, but they said this name's Harwin. This engine that looks kind of like Lady.
Yeah, and are you able to see my comments in any of your posts you made?
Yeah, they pop up, but it won't let me reply to them for some reason.
Interesting.
And I know your comment said I tried like blocking and then unsubscribing from me, and then try resubscribing to me again.
Yeah. It was just blocking and unblocking.
I found a way to contact with the YouTube studios and see if they could fix that problem, but unfortunately they can't figure out that problem either.
Well, hey, yeah, I just saw that listing of that Thomas Percy and the Dragon DVD, and yeah, it's under $10, and yeah, it does have the booklet, and it's pretty in good shape.
Yeah, I'll probably get it, and I just hope I just don't get yelled at by my siblings. I'll ask my dad if it's okay, because he doesn't. Even though I think I just need to deal with just my brother and my dad yelling at me to stop ordering stuff online, even though I found something I could use. But yeah, then me and all the other people will definitely have the booklet of Thomas Percy and the Dragon on DVD.
Yeah, I have it in the double feature with Treasure.
Yeah. I've tossed the treasure individually, but I want to get the Sounds of Sodor edition with the slipcover because I like how it matches on the Sounds of Sodor version. But even though I'm going to do something clever like Jake Martin did, but I'm not going to tape up my copy like he does because I don't put tape on my stuff because that's silly. I want to keep my copies in like pristine condition.
Yeah.
And oh no, is Thomas going to get killed? But no, he didn't. It looks like a hedgehog.
Yeah. Except it's not blue.
Nope, it's just an. It looks like a hedgehog. Well, it looks like a porcupine, honestly, but it's just. It looks just like a. And then Thomas imagines he was just afraid, all because of a silly porcupine, aka a hedgehog. Well, they say hedgehog because Thomas is a British show, but in the U.S. dub they say porcupine.
Yeah.
Special delivery. Another one where they wrote 50 cents on the inside. As these guys found it for like 50 cents at a book sale, I think. Like all these pages, they always put Harold in. Seeing all the stuff from down below on Sodor. Yeah. I'm glad I have its great speed engine. Well, Jake Martin does have the DVD where it has this read-along feature, which is High Speed Adventures.
Yeah.
Wait, well, there's no Harold on these pages with Toby and Percy. And James pulling trucks with no brake van. What on earth, Richard Courtney? It's okay, Kieran Zerfs. Just stop asking so many questions. I need to focus on the book collection right now. And oh no, the track's broken. And the only option is who was the only one to that was the only option to take the urgent package to Sir Tomat other than Harold.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the new hat. Anyway, Thomas gets a snow plow. This one looks funny, Gum. Look how big Thomas's snowplow is in the actual book. And everyone's laughing at him, but in the actual front cover, it's a normal size, and only Henry and James are laughing at him.
Interesting. Wonder why they made it bigger.
Maybe just imagine if it was big in the show today. It would be like, wow, Thomas, your snowplow's bigger? Maybe you could get the snowdrifts cleared faster. Much, much easier than your typical small blue snowplow. And yeah. Wait, they say Thomas is wearing a snowplow, but that's Thomas's snowplow. Look how it's blue. It's got the etchings right there.
Yeah, I see.
It's Henry says he doesn't need a snowplow in snowy weather. What if he got stuck like Thomas did?
Well, he never had a snowplow in the model series part of the show.
Well, actually, no. In Keeping Up with James, everyone had snowplows on their fronts.
Well, in CGI, they started theming them to be like a certain kind for each one.
Well, I mean, for the bigger engines in the CGI series, they kind of changed their snowplows a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them they kind of just recolored them.
Yeah, the one that looks just like Thomas's snowplow, they just recolor it.
Mhm.
And Thomas puffing bravely through the snow, and he made it through just fine without one. And Henry didn't make it. And Thomas had to figure out a way to save Toby. With his snowplow was the only way to save Toby. And yeah, I like this. I find this sentence funny. Is like Toby says he wished he had a snowplow that would fit over his cowcatcher, but I don't think you really need one that could designed for cowcatchers to go over your cowcatchers, Toby.
Yeah, and love me tender, he didn't even use snowplow.
He just puffed through the snow without, because the cowcatchers can act like a snowplow.
Yeah.
Here's Thomas Goes Fishing, Richard Courtney illustrated version, not the TV series one. For this one, they just used some kids to help get the fish out of Thomas instead of using an inspector and Sir Topham Hatt. Look how detailed the children look in this book. This version of the Thomas. And Thomas feels better. Oh yeah, here's Calling All Engines Richard Courtney illustrated book as well. I'm still gonna find the model series one of these days. But you'll have to watch this gum. It's where oh, he's muted. There's Thomas bringing the loaves of Percy.
So, what were you saying? Had an interruption.
It's okay, but you're gonna watch her read this book in a video soon, Gum. Or watch where I'm actually gonna do the impressions with Michael Brandon, but sometimes I'll still talk in my normal voice while reading, because some of these sentences go in sync with Michael Brandon's narration in the actual movie.
Okay.
Particularly like the paint scene. I think sometimes I'll talk in my normal voice, but sometimes I'll do Michael Brandon's narration as well. But when I get to the sentence where it says paint pots flew into the air, I'll do a normal tone of voice. But sometimes I will do this. Like this sentence where it says paint pots flew into the air and splattered down all over Thomas. But for the one where it says paint pots, I'll do my normal voice, but all the other words, I'll still do Michael Brandon's narration.
Okay.
But they don't add the additional line where the narrator says there was these types of colored paint all over Thomas. Then he says Thomas looked very silly indeed. But also, like when I say, I'll say Spotty and Boiler. I'll say Spotty in a normal voice and Boiler with Michael Brandon's narration.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's just so much to explain. But I know both of our Calling All Engines DVDs have a booklet.
Yeah.
Actually was curious where you found that Calling All Engines with the booklet on DVD.
It was on eBay.
Oh, okay. And basically swapped out with the one with.
Yeah.
But yeah, this book, this one I'll address. This one I remember renting in elementary school in my school library as with the Frog and Toad Treasury book with all three of those books. But
Okay.
if
Yeah,
you've not,
so
if you've not,
right.
I mean, if you've not read Frog and Toad before, Gum, you'll like the series
I
that comes
have.
to Netflix. Okay, well keep an eye out for the series coming soon.
Okay, and my battery's about to die.
Is it dying already? Okay.
Yeah, close to.
Oh, okay. I think you should have checked your percent before getting on, but
I did, and did what I could.
yeah, I guess I'll probably just do the rest by myself then if that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, at least you have to be with me now after a while.
Yeah.
Finally.
Mm-hmm. So bye.
Yeah, see ya. I'll just keep going. Well, he left, guys, so I'll just keep going by myself. If other people try to join, I'll see if they can join or not. By the way, let's look at calling legends as he was leaving. Now let's look at the Stuck in the Mud. First one I have from the CGI series, besides it's still by Richard Courtney. Mikey Hanks says my birthday's last Wednesday. Oh, that's cool. Happy belated birthday, Mikey Hanks. Yeah, I'm trying to find the actual Hero of the Rails book. It has the same illustrations from the Thomas and the Great Discovery book. Because I'm actually going to consider getting that big collection, which includes all those illustrated books leading up to Blue Mountain Mystery and all those other ones. And here's one of the two I have from Misty Island Rescue, but this is still by Richard Courtney. Trouble in the Tunnel. Surprised they kept doing this even when the series went CGI. Oh, that's cool, Cassie. I'm trying to wait till a Super Mario Bros. Movie sequel gets made. Oh, it comes a bit faster than the actual movie. But anyway, here's another one I have, Lost at Sea. At least this one they used some CGI illustrations. Yeah, maybe like these books I could even read more than the movie itself, Misty Island Rescue. Tuned in Movie and Game Lover 98 says my best friend Crystal Taylor in real life. Thank you so much for being tuned in, my friend Crystal Taylor. Just means a lot to me. and Mega Blocks. Yep, and the last Thomas book I have, it's a bonus book. It's an Egmont UK book with Egmont, Thomas and the Green Controller, aka based off the season 10 episode, The Green Controller. I don't know if I'll keep this book. I'll probably just hold on to it because it looks cool. Wait. Really? Yep, that's really my Thomas and Friends book collection for this stream, guys. But I can show you guys some other cool stuff as long as it's book related. If you guys are not aware, I'm probably going to buy a new copy of Thomas Trackstar's book off of eBay or Amazon. Because, well, mine was in rough shape, so I didn't include it in this stream this time. And if you guys are not also aware, well, thought of an idea. Thomas's Mixed Up Day book. Thomas Mixed Up Day, aka Saved You, and Thomas Puts the Brakes on book. I'm gonna put some of these Thomas stickers on my game consoles. I'll probably do it after the stream is over. So yeah, well, I'll just show you the stickers again. I'll show you them again. I'll put these two of Thomas on my Wii U console, and then I'll put... Actually, I can't put these ones of Percy on my regular Wii console as well. And yep, if you guys are not also aware, I'm going to probably find some other cool books at my work when I go back to work on Monday. Well, it depends on what I get. And I'm also going to probably consider getting maybe a... Well, I'm going to get the model series illustrated version of Calling Legends book. But it is going to go in my section with the model series shots Thomas books. The one with Richard Courtney illustrations is in my ones with the cartoon designs. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm going to probably find a Better View for Gordon, another Thomas the Tank Engine Stories book with a CD. I'm probably going to do that for Track Stars, yeah. Get those with CDs. And like basically follow along with the CD in the book. But I really don't want to play the CD because I don't want to get a copyright claim when I do a video on it soon. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm going to possibly find, well, the Toss Magic Railroad book I remember having as a kid, but it's called just Toss Magic Railroad, but has these cool illustrations in it. Because I do like this funny one when the Thomas is rolling down the hill with a car behind him and Lily's in his cab. But I don't know why he says she's beautiful. But even though Thomas is going down the hill, and then when he's still rolling down the hill. I already finished the book collection, AR Dude the Collector. We can talk about stuff as long as it's related to book stuff. But anyway. Let's look at Thomas's Big Storybook again. Oh, it's clear you're gonna get some TMNT books, AR Dude. Thomas Person the Cole, aka that's retitled to Double Trouble in the US, even though some people just leave it the same. I'm probably gonna get the Better View for Gordon or Thomas the Tank Engine Stories book, and maybe the Track Stars Thomas book with CD. And if you guys are not also aware, maybe I'll try reviewing maybe these Disney books that I got, because other stuff that do have books are also allowed to be talked about as well. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm going to maybe find something really cool at my workplace, maybe. Or if I just go to different Goodwills in about a week. Because I'm going out to. Because what my friend Crystal Taylor said in my thing earlier, well, she said that she was tuned in. I'm going to be going out with her guys to different Goodwills. Maybe 2 or 3 next week on that Saturday. And yeah, hopefully they have better media than my store does. That's cool. AR Dude the Collector. You might go to a. Thanks for saying that, Crystal Taylor. And AR Dude says It's basically a thrift store, so I'll probably go there soon today. Well, you probably should hurry up, AR dude, depending on where you live in, because well, depending on your time zone, you probably have to keep an eye on the time to see when they're open till. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Oh, AR dude says it's a little bit after 10:30 in the morning in his place. Wow, you're like eight you're like almost like half an hour's behind me, AR dude. You must be 10 hours behind me. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm gonna hopefully find some other cool books, depending on what Goodwills I go to. Okay, thanks for saying that, AR Dude the Collector. But like I said, if I go to some Goodwills out next week with my friend, I will see what good books they have or if they have some good media. Because I don't know why my Goodwill just never gets the good stuff. Because some people just say, who cares about clothes? Let's just get books and other stuff. And like I said, if you guys don't also know, I'm probably going to try this where I could do the read along story on Thomas DVDs, but have the DVD read it for me. Basically, like the DVD, I'll have it read it for me, but my physical book, I can just do it myself. Because I don't know why on earth you guys would do that. Read it without narration on your DVD, but your book, you can do it yourself too. Oh, it closed down, Air Dude? That's that's a shame. At least Goodwill's in my area, they're still open. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm probably going to find the Thomas and Percy and the Dragon book one of these days. Well, if I find it, and maybe get the Breakfast Time for Thomas book. I mean, it is based off the story Thomas Comes to Breakfast in a way, but I don't know where to put it in order because I don't know when that book released. Well, anyway. And another thing I would like to probably maybe, well, find some other cool books at my Goodwill store or any other Goodwill in general. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm probably going to consider maybe well, I'm going to see if I can find some other cool books. And if you guys don't also know, I would like to find a. It'd be kind of cool if I found a book of Lady the Tramp 2 Scam's Adventure. Well, I just don't know what book I'll pick out next. Because there's so many of them out there. But I would love to find a book, two book variations of both Oliver and Company book. Because you guys know that Oliver and Company is my all-time favorite regular Walt Disney animated movie. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm gonna probably find. I really don't know what to describe, but I really like to find the Steam Engine Stories book of Thomas. And I would like to find more Dragon Tales books one of these days too. But make sure I don't buy a book I already have, because that'd be silly. Since they're closed on Sunday, says AR Dude. Well, I don't know. You'll have to check which days they're open besides. if they're open on other days that aren't Sunday, because because at least Goodwill's in my area, they're only open for a certain amount of hours. And if you guys are not also aware, I would maybe like to get that Thomas and the Great Discovery book, because I do like those illustrations in that type of book. I guess I could show you something. It's in Cranky Day book. These pages need to have these pictures flipped around. I don't know why this picture of Percy pissed off is shown when he's this sentence says the next morning he took some freight cars to the coal yards. Henry NWR 1911 says, I just tuned in. Hello. Hello to you too, Henry. How come this truck already crashed into the thing? But it wasn't until the next page after that. And what image could still work? Which image are you referring to? Henry NWR 1911? Well, the scene of Percy taking the freight cars to the coal yards is also the same one that's used at the beginning of A Big Surprise for Percy. Well, I guess what you mean that's what you mean, Henry. It's okay, Henry NWR 1911. Yeah, I can understand some people just hate toss the rumors. Yeah, this image is not supposed to be there. I mean, Oliver's Spine came after this episode, just till the next episode. Same image from the cover and on one of the pages. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, actually, I forgot to mention this in my whole book collection stream. How come Percy, Henry, and Gordon are mad, but in this scene, Percy's happy, but Gordon is just in his eh, and Henry's in his grumpy face. Image of how come the tree's like on top of some of the branches are on James's boiler, even though he tried to back away from the tree just in time. That's what I think. I don't know why Terrence is looking at Percy in that specific angle, but in the actual episode, he was facing away from Percy, but facing this way basically. They do have real value with these deleted scenes. Thanks for saying that, Henry. Oh, hi to you too, Enrico Jr. Gomez. I haven't seen you commenting on my streams in a long time. Glad you see me chatting in my comments in my streams again, Enrique Jr. Gomez. It's been so long. I know it's okay. Some people have to take naps. I heard your birthday's coming up very soon, Enrique Jr. Gomez, but I may have to do a stream for your birthday a little bit earlier than that because I'm just like I did with last year. I'll have to do it kind of early. So if you guys are not also aware, I'm probably going to find some more Thomas books I have not had in a long time. Well, ones I've never had before. Yeah, it's true, Enrique Jr. Gomez. But even though you can hear Gordon's whistle in the background too, make sure it's on. Oh, it's that one. Okay. And if you guys are not also aware, I'm gonna hopefully find Like I said, I'll find that calling engines like got the model pictures. Those are the engines who helped Harold out of the haystacks as Enrique Jr. Gomez. Okay, that's what I'm. That's what you said too, Enrique Jr. Gomez. And if you guys are not also aware, that I am looking forward to hopefully finding some still those cool books I talked about earlier. Yeah, isn't that strange, Enrique Jr. Gomez? Despite you can hear his whistle in the background. Oh, that's cool, Enrique Jr. Gomez. Just like how the DVD had changed the balloon with the CD. But you're not going to believe this, Enrique Jr. Gomez. I'm excited to get that Thomas Percy and the Dragon with the booklet. I'm going to finally have a booklet for my Thomas Percy and the Dragon DVD. Because, well, someone listed on eBay for a good deal, and I'm probably going to buy it soon. And if you guys are not also aware, I would like to probably find these other cool books. I would like to get the Thomas Missing Christmas Tree book one of these days. That's technically not true, Pixar Fan 2009. GameCube games only work on the Wii models if it's the model RVL-001. Like I mentioned, don't get model RVL-101. Otherwise, it won't work. And if you guys are not also aware, I would probably like to do some videos where I would probably like to do some videos where I have the read along story on the DVD, have the narration read it for me. The only option to find a 2007 VHS of Cars Pixar Fan 2009 is eBay, but it's over thousands of dollars, which I'm not going to risk that. Okay, you'll be right back, Rico Jr. Gomez. And if you guys are not also aware, I would like to. I hope you guys are pumped for me doing some regular videos where I'm showing off. Well, not showing off, but I'm going to be reading the book for real. Tales from the Tracks one it's as tricky as the Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time 2007 VHS Pixar Fan 2009. You probably have to find it. You have to wait till an eBay listing to get it. And if you guys are not also aware, like I said, I'll probably find the Thomas books I'm missing. Like I said, if I get these ones with illustrations from the last fully model Thomas production in the four ones that the Nitrogen era, well, that's kind of strange. Pixar Fan 2009, how the DVD only has one trailer, but the VHS has tons of them. And if you guys are not also aware, well, I could try doing some sort of Q&A stream, but it's something else. My favorite Thomas book, William Alderbeer asking, if I had to pick one, I would probably have to go with I probably have to go with the Percy's Chocolate Crunch book because it's got like cool pictures and all that stuff in it. And so many questions. I guess I could ask them since I don't have someone to talk with right now. Hold on. Oh, tell us something if you want to. Let me just add him really quick and see what he's doing.
Hello.
Hey, tell us something if 123. How's it going?
Doing good.
Good. Just finished showing my Thomas book collection for real. Well, I just don't want to explain it, but just explain to the viewers how I'm going to probably find some more Thomas books soon.
Okay then.
Oh, Jake Martin says he's coming to join in. Oh, good. I had needed some people to talk with because it's not explanatory at all. Actually, well, I'll wait till Jake Martin joins in. Tell us something 123. But I guess I'll tell you something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any of these Thomas books from different regions. I have an Egmont of Thomas and the Green Controller from season 10. It's like, where did this come from? When I got this lot of Thomas books, I was like, hang on, where did this come from? Wait, this is Egmont. I think I know that company who put out Thomas books in the UK.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Also,
I
yeah.
had
Calling
one.
this one not the model one.
Well, well, the book one, yeah.
I mean, do you have the book that has the model shots or the one with the cartoon drawings?
The one with the cartoon drawings.
Okay, not the one with the model pictures, but even though it still looks cool, but I like this one better where it's got some cool stuff that wasn't in the actual movie.
Yeah.
Jaxie's new channel says, "Remember Scarf for Percy?" I do remember Scarf for Percy. Well, it was retitled to Percy and the Trousers in one of the Railway series books. Safety is not a good episode in my opinion. Jaxie's new channel. That's a horrible episode. I now hate it along with the 3 season 12 episodes I despise as well.
Thomas's snowplow is big.
Yeah, just imagine if it looked big in the TV series, and Thomas would say, "It looks funny, but I guess I could use it to get through the snow easier."
Yeah.
Like Henry says he doesn't need a snowplow, but what if he got stuck? I was scared if Henry got stuck, then who would be able to get him out? It'd be like kind of even more sadder than him being trapped in the when he was bricked up in the tunnel when he was refused to go out because of the rain. Actually, let me provide the link for Jake Martin so he can join.
Mhm.
So I totally forgot to do that. Well, yeah, this picture looked really weird in Harvey to the Rescue. Like everyone's unhappy in the shot, but in the final episode towards the end, everyone's smiling.
I just seen the deleted scene from according to Thomas Tank Merch on YouTube.
You basically like I mean, what? But basically, they took this close up of Thomas and Harvey looking worried for the close up for the sing along song. There once was an engine who ran away from season 7,
Yeah.
which I kind of find strange because this book was coming. This book came out after season 7 came out.
Yeah. Sorry about the background.
It's okay. Just happy birthday, Thomas. Yay! Now Thomas is happy that they did remember his birthday after all.
Yeah.
More Thomas' school trip. Yeah, I always found this sense like poor Thomas. He wants to stay. He wants to play. Because this was a Dr. Seuss kind of hardcover book, but then it was just a reissue from A Step into Reading. Because
Yeah.
this is a soft cover, but it's A Step into Reading reissue.
Indeed.
I guess this book was, well, I don't know when Step into Reading books were invented. I think the 2000s, but this book originally came out in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. I do have Diesel Timing's Trouble on Storytime Collection.
Yeah, I have the individual one because I like to have the Thomas Magic Railroad books next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see, is that? Oh, it is. Let me add him. Oops,
What's up?
Jake Martin.
Hey, Jake
Hey.
Martin.
Hello.
I was just showing some Thomas book stuff. Yeah.
Well,
I
I
just need to.
got them out, so
Yeah, we're just showing off stuff because I just finished the collection. I just don't need to explain it already. But actually, I do need to show you this, Jake Martin. It's at the end of the Toss the School Trip book. Look at this image of one of the children kissing Thomas on the cheek.
oh my goodness.
You actually should have just used one of the images from Lane the Tramp 2 Scamp's Adventure.
I know that.
I just made a post of it. You should check out that post I made for you. I'll probably just use one of them because I forgot. This image. And oh yeah, and also when I read this Calling Legends Richard Courtney illustrated book, Jake Barton, you're gonna have to watch where I'm gonna probably talk in normal voice, but sometimes I'll do Michael Brandon's narration too. Like, there's so much to explain. Like, some of these pages I will talk like Michael Brandon, but I'll just speak in my normal voice. Like, actually, I'll just show you the paint scene just to see exactly what I'm talking about. But when I say the word pots, I'll talk in my normal voice. When I say the first line, that afternoon Thomas had to collect some paint for the bridge, I'll do Michael Brandon's narration. Well, this one where after the sentence says paint pots flew into the air, I'll talk normal voice for paint pots, but with the rest of the sentence I'll do Michael Brandon's voice.
I see.
Because, well, some of them look almost the same as Michael Brandon's narration impression from the movie, kind of. I heard the app TikTok, Enrique Jr. Gomez, but I never used it. now I'll explain this since you're here, Jake Barton. There's another video where I'm actually going to read the Goodnight Finn book from Dragon Tales, and this book will still be the guest with it. Thomas's big storybook. Surprise, surprise.
I know.
Just like when I did a video showing what I got, and when I reviewed it.
I know that.
But it was also like the opposite when I reviewed this book. The Goodnight Finn book was the guest. Well, when I read it.
Yeah.
This book's probably going to be a big one. It's probably going to be a big chore for me to read, Jake Barton, because there's 4 stories in the 6 books in this gigantic book. So I'll probably just have to do a few of these at a time. Actually, I need to show you something in Thomas the Rimmer's book that I forgot to show in the other book collection stream, Jake Martin. It's in the James the Trouble with Trees page. This page. Look at this. Actually, I think I was wrong. Why are both Gordon and Percy crossed along with Henry? But in the actual episode, Gordon was in his face and Percy was in his happy, smiling.
Man.
It's like, this image was like leaked somewhere. Look at this image where the branches of the tree is already on James, but this was before the tree even fell on him. Because like the tree wasn't trying to fall on James, but they tried to back out of the way just in time. And yeah, there's another thing I got to mention about that Happy Ever After book, or the story rather, in this book. I don't know why Terrence is talking to Percy in this angle, but in the actual episode he was coming through a different angle. When he was flying through the field, he was coming through the other way. And yes, they used the 2 images from the VHS and DVD in this book. This one's used on the front cover. Well, for the bottom image, and yes, there's the bride kissing Percy. Yeah, I guess I'll show you this, Jake Barn. My Percy's Chocolate Crunch book is in it. There's no writing on here.
Oh, you at last.
Yeah, even though I could find a way to swap it out by taking out the staples, even though I don't want to ruin this book. Yeah, I don't want to ruin this book. Enrique Jr. Gomez asked, do I like the Railway Series books? I do indeed like them. Thank you, Enrique Jr. Gomez. And actually, this last portion of this book, Jake Martin, with Sir Tom Hatt and his workmen, it actually is when Gordon takes a tumble when he says, Henry, Thomas, and Percy, he said, you must go to the docks immediately.
Oh, it's Gordon takes a tumble. I meant to say that.
Not middle engine, because like the way that Sir Tom Hatt is talking to the engines, or maybe it is still from middle engine, but they just position Sir Tom Hatt's figure a different way when he talks severely to James, saying, then you will do Percy's run to the smelter. But the image of Harry, Bert, and James is the same as the back on the DVD and VHS. Oh, that is so amazing, Enrique Jr. Gomez. Your bookstores have some UK Thomas books. I actually do have one UK Thomas book right here from Egmont. Which yeah.
Really?
Yes. Thomas and the Green Controller, or it's based off the season 10 episode, The Green Controller. me see another. Look at this image of that scene was used earlier in Put Upon Percy when he was mad. But this then says the next morning he took some freight cars to the coal yard. But this one he's mad in this picture. Yeah, there's another image error we got to mention, Jake Barton. Look right here. This truck with Scruffy's face. But this sentence says, "But broke free, but ran out of the control to the mines below." But even though it already blew up the mine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And unfortunately, my Diesel 10 means trouble book, Jake Barton, does have writing, so I'm gonna hide it so I don't show it off. Just to make this safer, I'm not gonna bother showing this because there's a name on this cover. But yeah, there's actually three things weird at this picture with Mr. Conductor talking to Thomas, Jake Barton. Three things. First, he's not in his pajamas, and he's on a hammock instead of in a bed. And he says, "I suddenly lost all my sparkle," but the sparkle holds the gold dust. He should have just said, "I suddenly lost all my gold dust. To get it back, I must find some more. To get more gold dust, I must find some more." Because because Mr. Conductor's sparkle is what holds the gold dust. Yeah, I do have this again. This is my better condition copy of Little Engines Can Do Big Things. I did fix that little. There's a little fold on this page, but I fixed it. And error still says that's not true. It's still daytime. Why does it say that night? That night, Thomas was right on time. It's like, what on earth, people who made this book? And Thomas is pulling multitude of. They duplicated these Annie and Clarabelles. It's like, what were they doing? They could have just taken off all those faces and just used them as ordinary coaches. Oh, and also look at this image of Thomas pulling the Colt truck. It's the same one as him from the front. Actually, yeah, let me show you. Look, it's the same as his, but the front, except he's not next to Lady, and he doesn't have the Colt truck on the front cover. Oh, and then there's Toby right at the end, even though we didn't see him in any pictures at the beginning. inappropriate. Could the Thomas get a snowplow book again? It's a huge snowplow. Yeah, Henry and James are laughing at Thomas. Yeah. But it's like Henry says he doesn't need a snowplow, but what if he got stuck? What if he got stuck in the snow? And so Thomas's driver is like, I don't care. Henry says he's big enough to get through plenty of snow without one, but what if there's a big blizzard? It's like Henry would get stuck in the snow overnight, just like how he got bricked up in the tunnel because he didn't want to go out because of the rain. And there's Thomas tells a lie again.
Which I'm trying to get it, which I know it's from this and Percy's Chocolate Crunch.
Yeah, I do have those on DVD. And they're the same Thomas that's mad from the monster under the shed.
Yeah.
But it's daytime in this book.
I have Thomas Tells a Lie book from Walmart.
But that's Thomas Breaks a Promise.
Well,
Yeah.
it's also known as Thomas Breaks a Promise, but they changed it to a different name.
Indeed.
And Thomas is worried. Thomas Gulp's worried. What if there was trouble? He says, he thinks of an idea. But look at this. Percy's lamp was placed on this position on this page. But on this page, it's on the other side. And there's another render from Monster Under the Shed. But Percy and Sir Topham had it right there. And Sir Topham had is very strict to Thomas, saying there will be no fun for you quite some time. And now he has to check the signals twice. Toss the big bridge again.
Have my homemade book out.
It's shown it again.
Yeah, Thomas and Friends, Arrows on DVD and VHS. And a little golden book, The Great Race.
Not to be confused with the different version of the Great Race, but from cartoon style, but this is based off the movie.
Thomas and the Dinosaur, the little golden book thing. I still don't have the Jelly Bean book that was used on this one.
Like the one with illustrated by Paul Nichols?
Yeah.
Well, that's the CGI version, not the one that was illustrated by Paul Nichols.
Instead, it was illustrated by Tom Lapadula. So, and Runaway Engine, which is the Great Discovery. The Monster Under the Shed.
Me too. I have that book.
Thomas's ABC book.
I need to get that book back. I remember having the version that had the classic series Thomas persona on it.
Yeah. Thomas's Saurus Rex.
I need to get that book back. I missed that book. Yeah. I think maybe if I watch Big Brave Adventures on VHS, Jake Martin, or Hail the Brave, I would read this book.
So do I.
If you get Big Brave Adventures Dragon Tales VHS.
Yeah.
I just don't know what tapes you'll get with that Big Brave Adventures Dragon Tales tape.
Well, it's just one Dragon Tales DVD, VHS tape, one Sesame Street tape, Elmo's World, Dancing Music and Books, and Thomas and Friends, Spills and Chills, and...
Okay. I know that's the VHS of Spills and Chills, not the DVD.
Yeah. And here's Thomas and the Jet Engine, Step Into Reading.
Yeah, I need to get that. Even though I can just look at the model pictures in the James Red Balloon and Other Stories book.
So do I.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say?
Oh, you ever believe this? When Gum Rubber was in here earlier, Jake Barton, he said there's a listing for Thomas Person the Dragon on DVD with a slim case, and it has the booklet, and I'm gonna probably buy it so I can finally have a booklet for my copy.
100% for you. Anyways, now here's Henry and the Elephant, which is the Step Into Reading version, which...
Richard Courtney, surprise, surprise.
Yes, of course.
I got Henry and the Elephant from this book, which I got.
Yeah, it's the Richard Courtney one, not the Owen Bell version.
Well, it'll be shown in a second. Anyways, here's Thomas Goes Fishing.
I have that one too.
Then I have Thomas the Really Useful Engine, which is a Leapfrog Leap Pad book.
I do have that still. I already did videos on that already.
I'm still trying to do videos on this book, and anyways, hooray for Thomas, which is the Paul Nichols version, and it's
another Paul Nichols illustration.
Yeah, it's the Jelly Bean books just for toddlers. Pah! Who gives a crap? Who cares? Man, Thomas and Friends is meant for everyone. Anyways, this book was used on this one on DVD. Best of James. Okay,
Yep.
What was that?
Okay, I was just trying to say yes. I'll be so pleased to finally have my Toss Person the Dragon DVD with a booklet.
100% for you.
And yes, I'll just if I look at the booklet, I'll look at the error. It has the picture of Trevor on the character gallery thing, but I'll say that's a mistake. It's supposed to say Trevor is a traction engine, not a tractor.
Yeah. And now here is Henry and the Elephant, the Owen Bell illustration. Yep, illustrated by Owen Bell, which that was used on Best of Percy. The special delivery from it's great to be an engine, and this one. And
Also, this, Jake Barton, I would do the same thing you did when you had your Thomas the Toy Workshop Sounds of Soda edition, but I don't know if you have the original artwork from 2007 underneath it. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you have the Thomas the Treasure original regular 2008 artwork underneath the Sounds of Sodor version.
I think I did.
I'm gonna do the same thing as you, but I will not tape my copy up because I don't like having tape on my copy.
I know that might, yeah, it might kind of stinks for you. Anyways, here's Thomas and the Naughty Diesel, which was used on the early years, and Thomas comes to breakfast. The Great Race, illustrated by
See that?
both Tom Lapadula and Eric Bender.
Tom Lapadula? I think that's the same guy who illustrated Thomas the Big Bridge.
And Happy Birthday, Thomas, from Sodor's Celebration. Little Engines Can Do Big Things, from Songs from the Station. Thomas and Percy and the Dragon, from these two.
Yep.
And Diesel 10 means trouble, from this one.
Yep.
The Midnight Ride of Thomas the Tank Engine, from Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. A Better View for Gordon, from both Percy and the Bandstand. And this one.
Yeah, like I said, my Track Stars on DVD is going to be a big chore to upgrade, Jake Varney, because I'm going to have to find a multitude of those copies with those inserts and find the disc that doesn't have the Fox logo on Thomas's face.
And Down at the Docks, from On Site with Thomas.
On Site with Thomas DVD, I know. I'll have to see when you make your newest video saying which stuff you're going to get with On Site with Thomas on DVD.
Yeah, and for Tales from the Tracks, it just has Percy and the oil painting read-along, which did not get a book release in the US, which sucks.
Yes, and even though Thomas Saves the Day Season 1 episode is on Thomas's Big Storybook, and it is on the Greatest Stories, but luckily it is in a, well, actual book.
And I'm trying to get this book, Breakfast Time for Thomas, from this, and this too. If I could get this back in. There we go. And this book, Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree, the Jelly Bean book from Thomas's Christmas Wonderland, and this DVD too. So,
yeah, I know you saw my latest. Oh yeah, I got 5 more minutes left, Jake Barnes. So I guess I'll just talk for 5 more minutes, and when it reaches 9:45, I'll just do one quick impression.
okay.
Yeah.
And here's Thomas's big storybook with all 6 books. This is the one that has Thomas Saves the Day book. I mean, episode, I meant to say.
Well, yeah. But yeah.
And
yeah.
The Cranky Day, Percy's Chocolate Crunch, James and the Red Balloon, Hooray for Thomas, and other Thomas the Tank Engine stories, which has episodes which are Hooray for Thomas, the Grand Opening, and Best Dressed Engine, which they're both taken from the Hooray for Thomas video, which I'm trying to get it as well. And yeah. And It's Steam Engine Stories, which has the magic lamp from Tales from the Tracks. James gets a new coat from Track Stars and the Greatest Stories, and Thomas and the Golden Eagle from this, and Hit Entertainment Hit Favorites, Animal Tales. And last but not least is Thomas and the Treasure.
Yeah. Hopefully, if I get that Thomas Person the Dragon with a booklet. Yes, I know what I said, but yeah. I'm still trying to find Person Takes the Plunge, not only for the booklet, but with a slip cover.
Oh, I know that. I know.
And find an insert for Rusty to the Rescue. And get the booklet for 10 Years of Thomas. And I'm trying to think, like, yes, I do tell you, yes, I finally finished watching all Wiggles DVDs with Greg.
Yeah, I know.
Another 100% yes. But I'll debate whether or not I want the Sam releases or not.
Well, I do have one Wiggles video with Sam Marin as the new Yellow Wiggle. You make me feel like dancing since Sam Marin had to take over. Since, yeah, it flippin' sucks that Greg has orthostatic intolerance. Like, yeah, I usually do hate getting orthostatic intolerance, which,
It's like basically he says he can't stand up at all.
yeah, like, unbelievable.
By the way, yeah, it's 9:44, Jake Barnes. So I think I'll just do one random impression, and then when it reaches 9:45, I'll just sign off. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's okay. Wait, let me just think of a random impression I'll do. It could be anything. Ooh, what can I do?
Why do I keep...
Oh yeah, how about this one where it goes, "Hey, uh-oh, here comes trouble. Watch it, Cassie. Max might crush your teapot." Orange, just what we needed. Thanks, Max.
A Dragon Tales episode from a season. What season is from? Oh, what the heck?
Hold on, I need to see this over, Jake Martin. Sorry, I got distracted. It was my father again.
Oh,
It was my.
darn it!
Let me just start. Let me just start over. Hey! Uh-oh! Here comes trouble. Watch it, Cassie. Max might crush your teapot. He says, Watch! It flies all over the place! Wow! Did you make that all by yourself, Cassie? With Emmy's help? It looks pretty. How about I show you the balloon later? Phew! Here comes Ketzel to give us the prizes for everyone's projects. Okay. Yes, you said it was Dragon Tales episode 1. I was actually got a call from my father.
Okay. It's from a season.
Season 1
Season 1.
to the 1. It is Wild Time,
Wild Time.
which is not on any VHS or DVD release whatsoever.
Huh. Wild Time from Season 1. Yeah, it kind of sucks that it. Yeah, it sucks that it's not on any VHS tapes or DVDs.
Yeah, by the way, now I'll let you guys go. Jake Barn and Thomas LP123. Despite the whole distraction, I'll let you guys go now. Now I'll let you guys go.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll let you guys go. Thanks for being on the stream with me.
See you later.
Yep, see you
See
for the
you
next stream.
later.
See you there. Well, anyways, yep, hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream, and hopefully stick around for another one coming soon, and bye for now.